Well, I'd just like to say...
Dad, microphone to you.
Oh, right, okay. Just like to say, welcome ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. On behalf of Sandra, my wife, and the bride's mother, I welcome you to the marriage of my daughter Leanne and son-in-law William. His parents, Ruth and Robert, are here to be with us. I'm grateful that everyone could attend and witness the wedding. This is a special day because it is the coming together of two people as one and the bringing together of two families. I would like to thank everyone, especially the bride, who have helped in the preparation of the wedding towards this very intimate and close venue. I know a lot of hard work and dedication has gone to try to make this a very happy occasion. I also like to thank the bridesmaids and the bride on this occasion. It's traditional at this time for the father of the bride to make a special speech. There are many instances and occasions that come to mind about Leanne. I would like to share them with you without embarrassing her. I've known Leanne since she was born.
I'm sure Jeremy Carl has something to say about that.
When my wife gave birth to my daughter, I was thrilled. She was tiny and weighed 3 bags of sugar. But as you can see, she has grown into a wonderful woman who has taken a man's heart. Wherever my wife and I went, people would come up to us and say how lovely she is. Lying engulfed in a pram and buggy, which my wife was proud, which made my wife proud. This is the time that I began taking family and school photos on all occasions and events, which has filled many albums. When she was young child, she was always singing and dancing. In the playground, she made it her task to make sure that all her friends was happy. At annual school plays, she knew everybody's lines and when they were to come in to take part, which helped her teacher. On stage, she would shine and perform without mistakes. At senior school, she excelled in all her subjects, which led her to university. Although she's not a tomboy, she managed a very high score of a computer game, beating a total of 20 or more onlookers to the annoyance of the boys at the holiday resort in Cornwall. My wife and I missed taking her and her sisters to regular holiday trips together because it was so much fun. And they had good, and they have got, as they have got older and had their own interests. The pictures we have all together and the trips will be treasured forever. She's the life and soul of the party, and you can hear her talk and her laughter after everyone else in a crowded room. When she bought her first car with me, she noted that the insurance was quite high. I did mention that the insurance for youngsters was high because they managed to have more car incidents than any other people. But on that day, she managed to scrape bumper whilst parking the car at a registered car park.
Thanks, Dad.
A good quality Leanne has is that she would help her friends and family members as best she can, and sometimes giving advice, especially to me and my wife, if ever we need it. My wife says, hurry up. She's very protective of her sisters, giving advice on girly things and boys. If there is a task or duty, she will complete it to the end, come high or water. As a father, I'm very protective of my daughter, so when she had admirers, Leanne did mention that they stood away from the front door when I answered the bell. From this day, I do not know what I said and what impression I gave to them to frighten them off. When Leanne brought William to our home for the first time and just introduced him to Sandra and myself, I saw this tall guy. You can just about see his face behind his massive hair. He said hello and mentioned his name, and immediately I realised here was a person I could get on with. He was very amiable and polite. As their relationship grew, William became very devoted to Leanne. They were very much in love, but marriage was not in the air. When William asked for my permission to marry Leanne, it was done in a cloak and dagger style. There was a lot of secrecy about it. Then he proposed to Leanne. William can put his hand to anything. He's an electrician, plumber, car mechanic, cook. He's a person who will help you in any way he can and will perform a task beyond and above the call of duty. He's a great son to have, especially for DIY jobs. They say that opposite person is attracted. With Leanne and William, that cannot be further from the truth. They each complement each other. He's laid back and she has an outward personality. After he introduced us to his mum and dad, I must say we are very good friendly terms. On many occasions, both families have partied and socialised together. Marriage is sometimes a rocky road, but with the help and advice of both parents, the path can be a smooth one. And I'll just make a toast. May I ask you to please raise your glasses to William and Leanne.
Firstly, I'd like to thank George for his kind words, my new father-in-law.
Hey!
Well, for those who know me, I'm normally quite organised and I'm normally quite good at this stuff. Timekeeping's good, so you know, this shouldn't have been a problem. But unfortunately, due to the rush nature of the wedding, I'm not had a lot of time to sort it. So I'm still working on it last night, and in fact, I'm still working on it during my dinner. So I've got that far, so I'm doing all right. Yeah. Anyway, I'll keep it quick. Obviously, I've got no choice. So I'd like to thank my mother and father-in-law for helping us with the day and helping us with the past 8 years and bringing up such a wonderful daughter for me to marry, really. So thank you too. I also thank my parents because I say without them I wouldn't be the man I am today. Me and Leanne wouldn't be living in the wonderful house we do today, and I wouldn't be dressed in the lovely suit I was today. Probably be wearing an old birthday suit, you know what I You might like it, but probably not. Not that well groomed. So I'd like to thank all the bridesmaids. They're all beautiful, I think you'll agree. Obviously not quite as beautiful as a bride, but yeah. See, none of you are looking as beautiful as a bride. Not meaning to say anything there, so yeah, bridesmaids check. Like to thank the groomsmen, obviously they're also looking beautiful. Not quite as beautiful as the bridesmaids, but never going to happen, does it? Lastly, I'd just like to thank my new wife for marrying me. I'm glad someone did, otherwise I'd be left on the old pillow. Thank you very much, baby, and I just hope I can do you well for the rest of your life. Enjoy the day, everyone, and I would say don't do anything I wouldn't do, but pretty much leave the door open and do whatever you want.
Thank you very much. Before I start, I'd just like to say that the microphone is working okay. This is my real voice. It's really that deep. Okay, well, you might have guessed today that I'm Will's brother, and today I'm your best man. I'd like to thank both George and Will for their kind words. The bridesmaids do all look amazing, and Leanne was absolutely beautiful. I'm sure you'll agree. Even Will looks the smartest I've seen him in my life. He's normally so casual, it's an absolute shock to me, it's such a difference. Normally somewhere between local homeless guy and Jesus. I'm not quite sure. I'm amazed to see him looking this good today. I must say, well done, Will. I know it can't have been easy for you, mate. The barber that cut that beard that he definitely had his work cut out there, he definitely earned his money, so well done to him. He didn't always have hair this long, he used to have a skinhead when he was younger. He used to have some dodgy curtains in the 90s boy band style. Thankfully, I'll spare you the photos today. He used to have a dodgy bleach blonde rocker look, thanks to his little home dye from his friend Ian, who can't be here today. So I must say, I'm glad he's looking smart today. And also, they was here on time today. Big shock to us all. Must be down to the fact that Will was not doing any of the timekeeping, as he's always late for everything. Well, I must say, some of the jokes with Clown have helped us out on that area and turned up a little bit later than even the Grimwood do, so we're massively grateful for that one. But I think everyone that's got Will here today on time deserves a drink or 5 for achieving that minor miracle. So anyway, I must say I'm the best man for today, but when I was growing up, the best man to me was always my brother Will. And although the years have passed, this still has not changed. I still look up to and respect Will. He is the best brother and friend I could have ever asked for. He's always looked after me, and now I know he'll do a great job of looking after Leanne too. We had lots of good times growing up. He taught me a lot. Any sort of childhood mischief we could get away with, we would. We both became good at nicking sweets out of the cupboard, getting away with it, lying to my mum and dad. Under Will's instruction, of course, we formed a formidable double team to torment my poor younger sister when she came along. Yeah, sorry about that. But I remember on occasion we were sticking ice cubes down the back of her nappy, and then lied to her mum that we hadn't done anything when she found out about it. Well, we had lots of fun times together, all down the years. As we grew up, many of these we had at the Reading Festival. Both Will and Leanne will have good memories of the festival, having both been to it over the years. I'm sure they will gladly swap the mud and the tents for a lovely Greek beach when they go on honeymoon this year.
No, I'm not.
But yeah, we've had lots and lots of fun times, lots of crazy nights there. But I remember one night after one long day and night, after all the nights had finished, some of us thought it'd be a good idea to carry on the night, like going to a silent disco they had in the festival. Well, the rest of us are dancing away to our few songs in our headphones. With it being a silent disco, Will, instead, with his alternate look, decided it would be a good opportunity to take advantage of some peace and quiet and catch a bit of sleep in the corner. But no, we had some great times, and really, he's a great person. He's a true friend to everyone that knows him. He's an absolutely perfect fit for Leanne. She's certainly the only person I know that can give him the kick up the arse he needs on occasion to get things done. As people might have already said tonight, when Will met Leanne, it was at a house party she arranged while her parents were away. Now I know that's common knowledge, so I'm sure that they will forgive Leanne for that. Sorry about that. You can certainly see that Will had found the one for him, and he was the happiest I've ever seen him in his life when he told me he was going to propose. And I'm delighted to say that Leanne said yes to the proposal, and that's why we're here today on this beautiful day to celebrate their marriage. So I'd ask you all, please, if you don't mind, if you could be upstanding, and please raise your glasses to your bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. William and Leanne Grimwood. Thank you very much.